Back to it. Back to the managerial league table. 14th. What are you saying?
Marco Silva, because he is a steady Eddie.
Okay.
He don't pop up with big results, but he keeps them ticking over.
With nice football.
With a bit of nice football here and there. He's got a decent little team, but
do you know what?
It is.
Okay, I have Marco Silva higher. I
have him a little bit higher.
I think Fulham pre-Marco Silva, they were destined to go down.
Yeah, no, I can hear it, but he's been there.
He's actually made it a little bit exciting.
Two years,
exciting.
2 years or 3 years.
He's been there. I think it's 2, but I think since he's even lost Mitrovic and still been able to keep a certain type of pace, even though he's got Muniz and Vinicius up front and them type of guys. He's got Willian playing football again.
Let's be fair. Willian is a baller.
You got Willian playing football again.
Out and out.
Yeah, he's got him balling. I think. Do you know what? When you look at
that's respect to Willian as well, though. To actually say, I'm not done yet. I'm going to come back and prove it in the Prem.
And to be fair, when you look at Fulham's players, like their squad, like they're not like amazing, and Fulham always seem to be comfortable.
Yeah, they're comfortable. They're
playing good football.
They are. They're a comfortable.
Taking points off us this season.
Yeah.
But anyway, 14th, as I said, I had Rob Edwards, but we spoke about him in the last episode.
Okay.
What about you, Sen?
I had Ten Hag.
So did I.
Oh, shit! I thought mine was bad.
I thought I was being horrible.
I felt really bad saying it, but we've done it at the same pace.
Please. That's it.
I'm gonna let Slims take over this one.
Go for it.
I think if I said to you, you have a team that's managed by a man who in their last 5 games have conceded 99 shots.
How much?
99.
What?
Shots.
That's how many shots you lot conceded?
In the last 5 games.
Oh,
99.
What was it? Nunes taking them shots or something? Jesus.
Like the thing is, yeah. Like I'm not gonna go in too much because it's just long, but it's gonna be 2 years at the end of the season. To this day, you can't find a United fan on this planet that can tell you what he wants to do. He's from his own mouth. He said he can't do what it was at Ajax. In 2 years, in a year and a half, 2 years, no one knows what he wants to do in terms of a style and substance. His in-game management is atrocious.
Yeah.
He continually makes the wrong substitutions, picks the wrong players, and I feel like even the things that have gone well. So he's picked Kobe. I can say that in pre-season he did like him from then, so I'll give him that. But like even like Garnacho doing well on the right, I feel like that only happened because he wants to play Rashford on the left. It's not like
Rashford can't play anywhere but the left, let's be fair. And then even then, can he play there?
But I mean, I agree, but I just feel like everything is just kind of off the cuff, and like I said, so you play no kind of football. You concede over 20 shots a game.
Yeah, it's quite bad. I didn't realise it was that bad. Fair.
And then you have.
But they won their last 5. They haven't been beaten this season. This year.
I was going to say this season.
But what
you're pushing it in your.
Look at it. I can't even defend my team. This is ridiculous.
They lose more in Champions League than they lost in.
Bro, yeah. Do you know what? I might have had him low. I forgot about that Champions League run.
And do you know what?
Yeah, do you know what? I went solely on. Yeah, to be fair, if I
remembered that.
What I'll say is, think about what you just said. Yeah, United haven't lost this year, but I've just told you that they've conceded 20 shots a game. It's not sustainable. You can only from that without watching any of the games or highlights. You can only deduce that it was luck. Some of them games are luck.
No, that's fair. All right, let's.
There we are, 14th.
Okay.
Let's be fair. We're going to end up talking back about Ten Hag.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's. Can I just say? Can I just say? If you lot got him in the top 10,
nah, he's not. Not for me.
Oh,
yeah, he's on the periphery. 13.
Oh no, he's a bit higher for me. But yeah. All right, shall we? So
13.
13. I gone Thomas Frank.
Ooh. I have Actually, you go, Sinner.
Same.
You got Thomas. I got Rob Edwards. We spoke about already.
Talk to me about Thomas Frank.
I think although they're having a iffy season, I think you have to bear in mind they lost their best player for best part of the season. And to still be where they are, and let's be fair, now Ivan Toney's back. What's he scored? Is it 3 and 3 now since he's been back?
I think he's
3 and 4. 3 and 4, like something like that.
He got one on the weekend.
Okay, so he's back. He obviously carried on at it, and let's be fair, now that they've got him back, they've got a little bit of a vocal point up front.
Yeah.
So now
we're going to see
you see Brentford again.
Okay.
We'll see the Brentford we see last year, where they beat Arsenal in the first game of season 2.
Okay.
I've got him quite.
That wasn't last year.
Was
That
that
was
last year? Was
the
it
year before. Okay, because they got slapped twice last year.
Oh, that hurt,
Okay.
didn't it?
Yeah.
That
So
triggered.
right,
See his eyes, didn't it? That triggered.
That's
how you know Arsenal fans. What? No, well,
we drew with Brentford
That's
1-1.
fine, isn't it? Oh.
The second game, remember VAR,
right,
they didn't draw the lines.
They touched us last year.
Didn't draw the lines and we beat them at their ground 3-0.
I got Frank a bit. I got Frank a bit higher. Still.
Same, but I want to talk about it when we get to that.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
I have Ten Hag at 13th.
13th. Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think, again, you broke it down a bit mad. So I can't even really say anything. I just think,
I can.
for me,
But I'll wait till I put him where I am.
you made all those signings. Those are meant to be your guys, and they're just not about.
Yeah, no.
They're just not about. I just think if you want to mold a team in your own image,
All right.
you've said that again. You can't play the Ajax football that you want at United. So what do you want to play at United? Why they bought these guys? For what identity? For what style of play? As Slims would say, there's no source.
And if I had to ask anyone, like, give me one good, like one positive about Ten Hag.
Onana.
His mic must be broken. If I had to ask anyone one positive about, because I think we can go down to.
There is one positive though.
No, go on. Like genuinely, I'm not even trying to be funny.
McTominay. That's the one thing I'll give Ten Hag. McTominay.
So
Why doesn't he get the credit for that?
He does that. He does for Scotland.
I will.
So you're saying it's not Ten Hag putting him, saying, you know what, actually, I identified this guy as not a DM.
No, he didn't though. He paid him out at 6. Scotland done it first. That's my point.
That's it. Well, Scotland played him.
Scotland
everywhere.
done
He
it.
literally gets played everywhere.
Ten Hag played him as a 6.
Yeah, he
we was
gets
having
played.
this argument for ages that Scott McTominay, he keeps hiding. Remember, he keeps hiding.
Scott McTominay
He done it for
gets
Scotland.
put everywhere.
Oh, so it went Ten Hag then.
No,
Nah,
you can't.
He gets because that was it wasn't because it was the game in the Euros, the qualification game where he absolutely destroyed Spain.
He's only scored 2. I think
He scored 2.
to be honest, I think he was doing it even before then.
He possibly because
So if you want to credit anyone, it was Steve Clark.
You know he's the top goal scorer in the Euros in the qualification period. He was the top goal scorer.
Okay, I tried. Okay.
Yeah.
I tried.
I got 3, but we'll hit that when I get there. If I get there. If I'm not thrown out of the room by then.
Hands on the payroll, boy. Fucking.
Alright, what we said? 12?
12, yeah.
Who wants
I
first
feel
dibs?
like we've said a number twice because I'm on 11.
I think
I know I had Ten Hag at 13.
I think there was one where we all had the same.
All had the same.
Yeah, so who do you have for 13?
Well, Ten Hag, and then at 12 I had Thomas Frank, but I've already spoken.
Yeah. So
So I think we're on 11.
We're 11, yeah.
No.
You were saying that you got Thomas Frank there on 12. We're still on 12. The rest of us have to do 12.
Yeah. I ain't done 12 yet.
What's your 12?
Poch.
You put him high.
That's,
What are you saying?
that's crazy.
Next United manager. Yeah.
You've got him higher.
Absolutely not. Then 12.
Next United
That's
manager.
crazy. Crazy. That's the crazy so far.
yours?
Do you know what?
Crazy.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah. That's that Croatian top you're wearing. It's gone to your head.
Bro, we've got a higher goal difference than they do points. I'm just.
I've got
It's
him
not just based on
higher
this
than
season,
that.
though.
Aren't they 11?
So was it based on the PSG one?
Nah, I'm giving it like
So you're giving him like as a whole his career. You're giving him as a career because that's all you can be giving him.
2-3 year window. Not this season.
Are you giving him
He's not a bad manager.
Are you giving him the champion? He's rattled. He's rattled. He's rattled.
Yeah. Nah, do you know what? Even when I've done it, I'm thinking, fuck, you know. But do you know what? Oh, man. Nah, I'm not doing it just based on this season.
Where'd you put him?
12th.
No, mad.
I've put
Just
him
2 above
10th.
where he's got Chelsea.
Why?
Because he's not a bad manager.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
All right.
Up until Tottenham got into their
Poor
losing
Poch,
thing,
innit?
he was doing all right for them.
Why always
Okay.
Poch?
It's
You've
hard.
thrown him into a Chelsea team that's been dysfunctional for years.
It's not been years. They won the Champions League 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not been years.
What else have they won since?
That's okay.
And what have they won before
We'll
that?
find out on the weekend.
At least we're in that
Do you know
final.
what?
Can we
At
come
least
back
we're
to
in
this?
that
Yeah,
final.
in all fairness, can we come back to this one after the
Arsenal
weekend?
out of that one to get to the final?
Yeah, man. No,
Okay.
no, he
I
didn't. He
respect
didn't.
No, we didn't. That was the FA
didn't.
Cup.
Oh, but either way, we're in that final.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
And
do you
you're
know
not.
what? I'm not gonna lie. He's 12th.
But it's crazy.
But all right. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
You put him higher than Ten Hag. That's mad.
Huh?
You put him higher than that. Is
I
mad.
do believe that. But you know what? When I look at the managers below him, there isn't.
It's the best of a bad bunch, isn't it?
No, Rob Edwards is better than Poch.
You're taking the piss.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
he-
not.
no.
Rob,
Do you know what? It's
Rob
not-
Edwards
it's
gets
not-
Nicholas Jackson scoring.
It's
I don't
not.
care.
It's not. Do you know what? That's not a bad shout. But I've only got Rob Edwards one below him.
Oh,
so-
fair.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm upset because 12 for me is going to cause a problem. I already know it is.
Go on in. What's
Eddie
12?
Howe.
Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know why it's hard? Yeah.
They had so much
Pause.
promise.
That's it. Do you know what? We're
And
doing
it's just-
it when they're just fizzled
And
out completely.
Let's be fair, we all
I
thought Dan
don't-
Burn was like a one-season wonder at left back. It turns out he's their left back.
But I don't feel like
That
that's
is
an
wild.
Eddie Howe problem. I feel like some of the players have got personal shit going on, which we're not going to discuss on here, but I think they're the reason that they're failing, not Eddie Howe.
But then,
You reckon?
to some degree, is that not his job to manage that?
What number? 12.
Yeah.
As in Champions League, taking Newcastle to the Champions League. Eddie Howe. That same one.
Yeah.
Right.
That same one that,
Yeah, no.
that finished fourth in the group.
I feel like
that we're taking the mick out.
The
All
reason
right, yeah, it was a
Newcastle
hard
have
group. but-
dipped is because of all the personal shit that these 5 players are going through, not because of Eddie Howe.
PSG beating Eddie Howe. That one.
Yeah.
I disagree. I've got Eddie Howe higher, but
Me
I
too.
do agree. Like, you see, like the Dan Burn thing, yeah.
I just think it's just they've not gone nowhere,
I hear you.
and they're not even
You
doing
go-
it in the Prem.
Alright, you go on. The Dan Burn thing.
The one criticism I've had of him this season is that he tends to play Dan Burn against all the quick wingers, yeah, and he sits Livramento on the bench. It's mental.
Yeah.
Livramento is probably one of the quickest fullbacks in the league, and he's cold. And then like they played like Forest, yeah, and Livramento was in the team. Dan Burn was injured, and then Dan Burn obviously was fit again, and then he put Livramento on the bench, and Forest got fucking Alanga, and I'm not sure if Johnson was there. Brennan Johnson was there at the time, but they tore Dan Burn a new one, and it's like like those little
it's a hard
things.
one because I rate him as a manager. I do, but I just think on the past this season alone, I was going off of it. They've not progressed.
Okay.
I just don't think they've progressed. They haven't because look at where they are in the league.
I hear you. I think it's a rough one.
Their injuries have been a madness. as well,
Yeah,
man.
and Champions League.
Their injuries have been a and to be fair, Champions League.
They're struggling. They're struggling without
Yeah.
Tonelli as well.
Who?
Tonelli, he's
Yeah.
not been able to play all season.
Oh.
That would have made a massive
So
difference.
Callum
Granted,
Wilson's been out for a minute as well.
Yeah, he always is. To be fair,
But,
yeah.
they're
And
just.
Ishak.
And Ishak.
They're
I
just-
think you're being harsh. I can't lie.
Yeah, maybe, but I just don't think they've progressed.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
That's all it is for me.
That was 12, yeah?
Yep.
I had Areola at 12.
You had who?
What?
I had Areola.
I like mine a little bit earlier than that, but still.
I had Areola at 12.
You know, and man are just
I-
revealing their true colours.
No.
Man's just revealing their true colours.
Areola.
Oh, fucking
Bournemouth's
hell.
manager.
I'm glad you pronounced that one before me. That's how I pronounced it.
At 12, I think he's actually taken Bournemouth and taken their like mediocre players and got them functional. I think, all right, Sinistero was always doing his thing in and out, but I think he made pause. He's made Justin Kluivert consistent, and he's getting the best tune that I've seen out of Solanke since Solanke's been there.
Man, I'm still pissed that we got rid of
Like
Solanke.
that's the most I've seen from Solanke active,
Yeah.
scoring goals
let's be fair.
Since he's been there.
He's been weirdly put into the England frame. Like weirdly, he's in the England frame in a really strange way because you wouldn't have seen it coming.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like he's underrated the same way that Morgan Gibbs White doesn't get his props. I feel like Solanke kind of went under the radar as well.